papers in recognized journals with ISSN number. She has published 8 solo books, partially her book entitled The Feminine and the Familial, a Foray into the Fictional World of Shashi Deshpande on 2019. Ma'am, uh, United States of America and also brought into print by Poti Publishers. She has also compiled and edited more than 5 books and have co-authored more than 57 poem anthologies with ISBN number. Ma'am's poem have the featured no less than 5 times in Kovai, Vasanta, Vasal and Namaste India magazine, proving her unveiled passion and enthusiasm for the endless gifts of the poetic muse. So we are having a very versatile personality, Dr. Kanika Priya ma'am. So I will not take much more time between ma'am and you. I request to ma'am, please present her lecture on the topic that we have given to her. That her topic is that how to write a good English uh, how to write a good research paper with support of useful Android applications. I welcome Dr. Kanika Priya ma'am. Welcome ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for a wonderful invitation. It was a long, elaborated of myself. It was a good introduction. Thank you so much. I am very pleased to be here. I am feeling proud and honored to be here. So today's lecture, as the topic suggests, it is going to be on the supporting tools of tools which are going to help you to write a research paper. So first of all, I would like to share my screen. Hope is it visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is visible, ma'am. Just slide show it. Just slide show it.
Is the slides are changing?
Yes, ma'am. But just play the button slide show. It is at the percentage bar. Or you just press F5 if you are on the laptop.
Yeah.
F5.
Yes, sir. I did. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Is this? Is it changing now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So today's topic is going to be on how to write a good research paper. So actually, as Sir has introduced me regarding the research paper collections, which it's actually my passion to write more research papers. I used to do a lot of researches regarding. I just read the book. I go through the book. I take reviews and I do criticisms, and some cases I do acceptance also the author's comments too. On that case, it is my passion to write research paper. In that case, I thought I can give you a detailed lecture on how to write a research paper along with the supporting tools which will really help you to write a research paper. Actually, what I thought is like during the COVID time and all, there are a lot of AI tools started to emerge into the society. Before that at all, while I was writing research papers, I was not used to these tools at all. But after COVID or during the COVID times, many lectures were given and many researches were done regarding how the tools work while writing the research paper. So I have brought for your glance, I have brought the selected AI tools or the apps which will really help you, and you may actually use those tools while you write your research paper. And these tools will really actually, these are the tools which I prefer, and I want you to prefer the same so that we'll have a glance on it. So I hope you can see the first slide of what is a research paper. Actually, I hope you can see this slide, right? What is research paper? Is the slide is changing for you? Is it? My slide is visible for you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. It's changing
Yeah.
and visible, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Now, okay. So, written document. Actually, in fact, what is a research paper? It's nothing but a written document. Whatever you write, and it will be published either as a journal or a book. So it gives an outline of your oral presentation, what where the conference is going to be conducted, and there you are going to present the paper. For that, you put your all your thoughts together and you write a research paper. So the situation is very important. For who is the attender is very important. Who is going to hear your presentation is more important. So for them only you're writing the research paper. So accordingly, certain things you should keep in mind. So the research paper should have four things. What are they? In the sense, it should have a lucidity. In the sense, it should have clearness, transparentness, and reproductivity. Whereas, like if you write a research paper now, and after 10 years later, when you take the same research paper, you will have lot of improvement. You would have gone through many knowledge of that particular topic, same topic. So on that case, you can improvise your paper. So it should have reproductivity, it should have reliability, and it should be specific to the topic that you are going to discuss. And first of all, the initial thing, when you write a research paper, what is very important is you should see that it communicate with your audience. Like whatever you say, it should be communicated. That is what the novel or the drama will do, right? So simultaneously, the research paper should communicate your thoughts. It should relate your thoughts to the people. So your new ideas will be connected. What is your perspective and how people think, and it will really a connection. It makes a connection. The paper is nothing but it makes a connection between the writer as well as the reader. So the other thing is the research paper should have a research question. So it can be of two things. One is quantitative, the other one is qualitative. So quantitative in the sense, your research paper should be answerable. Either it should answer yes or no to the questions of the audience. As well as when you and the most important thing is, in quantitative you should not use certain words like is, are, do, or does. If it is qualitative, you can you should have a deeper aim to discover what you want to explore. And the next thing, while thinking about the research questions, the most interesting topic you should choose, which is nothing but a new topic which nobody would have thought or nobody would have written on such topics. And main thing is you should start with the question, like if I choose this, whether the people will read, or if I choose this, what sort of criticism I may face, or if I choose this, whether it will create a good contact between me and the reader. So you should evaluate your own paper with the good questions, and after that you can start doing your research work. So first of all, the selection is very important. Whenever the conference is being conducted, people will select your paper considering your abstract. So abstract is very important. It is the only thing that decides what is the purpose of your research paper. So without purpose, there won't be anything, right? So your paper is the thing that should be relevant to the topic, and that will help you to make people know that your paper is valuable. And the next thing is there are certain things that comes under the types of abstracts. Like there are two things. One is descriptive abstract, and the other thing is informative abstracts. So what is descriptive in the sense? It gives an outline of what you're going to tell. Whereas informative in the sense, what is the argument you're going to face? I mean, what is the argument or methodology you're going to use, or the conclusion that with the methods, the results, everything clubbed together, and that is called as informative abstract. So the strong abstract depends on the conclusion. Overall, what you're going to say, that determines your strong abstract. Next is the basic format. Already, all the people will know, even the beginners will know that introduction. So introduction and some subtopics, later conclusion along with the references. So the main important thing is the research paper list. So what type of conference you're going to attend. So within how much time you need to finish it. So according to that, you have to limit the pages. And the format of the paper, the margin size, or the page limit, according to that, you can do it. So how a research paper should be is, it should have a purpose. It should be you should be very clear about the purpose of writing a research paper. Second thing, you should have an engaging factor through your paper. You should engage your audience, and you can raise your questions, and so that the reader may interpret the answer, and there comes a good listener or good reader from your topic which we have given in the research paper. So the overall, the outline is very important. Your thoughts is important to write a research paper. First of all, before writing a research paper, what you have to do is you should write a first draft. So already when doing a note taking or something like that, what is very important to take a first draft. First of all, you have to write a rough draft. After that, only like 4 or 5 times make corrections. Later, you proceed with the good research paper. So the results and conclusions are more important that you have to focus on. Without that, you can't say that your paper has been well done. So even the references, wherever the citations has been added, that you should have a clear investigation on that. And the next thing is, before you present the paper before the conference, you should read your paper yourself aloud, so that you can interpret how people may think that whether you should be in the place of the audience, so that you can interpret like the suggestions of the audience. And the same other thing is like the research paper structure is very important. As I told you, the purpose, the objective, or the main aim of the paper, the methodology, and the results or the finding that you're going to tell to the people. Overall, the conclusion. Some cases you can add acknowledgements, and finally there should be some references. The text references are more important compared to the web references. And the next is the research design. Actually, research design is nothing but, according to Young, who says research design is a logical and systematic planning. So you should have a plan before you write the research paper. So this research design is of three things. One is explanatory research design, experimental research design, and descriptive research design. So the explanation is more important. What is your idea? That you have to elaborate. Next is you're experimenting something new, and those new concepts should be there. And the last thing is descriptive. So it should be a narrative form, a detailed form of what your statement is going to be. And my tip for writing a conference paper is, first of all, you should remember certain things that should be so simple. Um, at the initial stage, what is more important is simplicity is more important. When your paper is so simple, that makes you perfect. And the next thing is you should adhere to the time limit, and with that you can select your page limit. And before getting into the conference, do a rehearsal and be confident. And the more important thing is, before you start your paper, you can give a self intro. Normally in research paper itself, before title, after the title, we will give normally about our name, our institution, our designation, our college name, everything we give, right? Like email ID and all. So that is more important. And while you go for conferences and all, you should have a eye contact. You should have a good posture and all. And while you write your research paper, the other important thing that you should have a concentration is over the transitions, like not to use the same word repeatedly. Rather than furthermore, you can use in addition to, or consequently, or you can use meanwhile, finally, etc. So don't you can use similar ideas or similar word, not using the repeated words. Rather than that, you can use similar word. You can pick similar words regarding that. And when we talk about the academic ethics, while you do the research paper, the most important thing that comes to people is plagiarism. So nobody will tolerate that, and that is the important thing that we have to adhere. And here today's lecture will be also going to, I mean, that will be the second part of this session, is going to deal with the tools from where we can avoid this plagiarism, and how we can change this plagiarism into a healthy one or something like that. So the next thing is the formatting. People who conduct the conferences, they will give a format, and according to that we do. And normally we will have a certain idea that within 12 pages we have to do, or the abstract in the sense it should not cross 250 words, and the keywords we should give at least 3 to 5 words, and it should be double spaced. These are the certain format we should keep in mind before writing a research paper. Next, we should consider about the submission method. In what way they ask us to submit, in that way we have to do it. And the most important factor is references, which we have to concentrate. And I'll let you know the tools which will really help you for doing the citation work. So without those things, it is really hard nowadays and all. As there is no MPhil also, straight away from MA level to directly they have to go to PhD level. Nowadays I can see students who really suffer by not knowing how to handle the research work. They are new to this, and on that case, for the real purpose only, I have taken this topic for today's session, in order to help those students. Even the faculties have been are have been suffering regarding the tools, like in order to limit their time. I think that these tools will really helpful. uh, not to bother much, because faculties and all having much work in the colleges, even at home. On that case, in order to limit the timing, and how they can do the research paper in a easy manner, how they can do it in a within the time limit. For that purpose, the tools we are going to analyze will really help us. And when we come across the references, we all know there are a lot of differences between MLA style, APA style, Chicago style, and all. So for that, we are going to see what are the tools are there for reference managers, actually reference tools. Um, which are actually going to help you to do the citation work, like Quillbot and Grammarly and all. These really help paraphrase as well as checking the grammar. Among the things which I have given to you, like Mandolin, um, Zotero, ReadCube, PaperPie, BibGuru, ZBib.org, cite this form, ECPIP. Actually, these are bib which comes under bibliography. Like these are the apps which really help you to cite your paper. You can easily give the journal name. You can easily give the author name so that it does and give you. So it is really handy. So already we will already have an idea that what is the MLA style. So which will focuses on the English or humanities, APA style, which talks about psychology, nursing, education, and Kita style talks about sciences. So whatever area we have, we can go with that process. I mean that citation process. So this is the important website which I personally use for citing the journal or the books or any reference which I want to, which is called as citation.net, where here you can see citation machine, write smarter. It is of two things, like you can create citation by clicking this icon, or you can upload your paper itself to in order to check your plagiarism, as well as it will show you the grammar errors which you have committed. So after this you can see this, like there will be three things of your choice. You can generate, if you want, like from website you want to generate the citation, or from the book you want to do the citation, or from the journal, whatever may be, you can easily generate your citation. You can easily get the reference immediately by getting into this website. This is how it works actually. Like here it asks you about the author. Who's the author? You can give his or her first name, last name, and finally you can generate it even by giving the title of the book and the publication informations and all. Once you know it, I mean as nowadays and all, people students have been suffering in order to how to cite. Even they doesn't know how to orderize the citation works. So in that case, this citation website will really help them in order to get the citation or the reference in a within a time limit. And the next thing is, when you want to publish your paper, uh, as I told you, the citation is very important. First of all, you have to select your topic, collect data, and you can add figures, pictures, and you can make a good paper. So there are 6 basic elements to write a research paper. So first of all, we saw abstract, introduction, and literature review or literature survey, or the methodology that you're going to apply, the results and conclusion or references. Actually, abstract in the sense that's what we discussed already, which summarizes your finding. And with all these things, topic, title, motivation, it clubs together to be a abstract. So title is very important while you write your research paper. It should really grab the attention of your audience. The problem statement, what is the problem that you are going to discuss, what methodology you are going to apply in order to solve the problem, and the purpose is very important. So finally, to say the keywords after the abstract is also important. Avoid the jargons or filters, and you can give the crispy sentence and short sentences that will make your abstract very good. Even the problem of solving, or the methods you apply in order to solve the problems, that is also very important. You can take a literature survey, and you can recommend people about the future research work that can be applied by reading your research paper. You can give suggestions also. So how to write a research paper? It really deals with the common topic, which makes yourself a brainstorming work, and it really challenges it. So the precision is very important to construct a draft, and how to do it is very important. So you should have a focused knowledge and focused a set of mind in order to collect the databases, and with that you can do your research paper. So the other important concept is using of ordinals and signpost phrases. Like you can keep on changing, like firstly, secondly, nextly. Like as I told you, not to use the same words repeatedly. On that case, you can go with similar words and concepts. The writing process is of three things, like pre-writing, writing, and revising. So before writing your research paper, you have to do a rough draft, write it. Again, once you write it, you have to do a revision work. That will really help you. So the first of all, we should give importance to the authorship. Like there can be first author, second author, or third author. On that case, the names are being separated by comma is very important, and you have to mark it by adding A and B. So here you can see from Elisa, here the article name is, and under it you can see how the name has been separated by using A, B, and all. So affiliations is very important. The contact number, mail ID that you give in your research paper. Even that more important is the target journal, for which book or the journal you are going to write. That is very important. And here are the modern tools we are going to focus now. And for writing for typing your research paper, first of all, these are the important tools, like word processing software is there. MS Word, we all will use that. WordPad, graphing tools in order to use graphs and all, like that may be science students, mathematics students. On that case, in order to do the graph work, economics work and all, you can go with the graphing tools. Actually, why it is needed is, in order to have the data, we are actually humans, right? We can't do much work. On that case, which will help us is only the AI tools. So here are the tools and techniques which I am going to discuss today. Is first of all, uh, the as I am basically from literature background, here are the collections and analysis where you can get literature work. In this conference also, there may be many literature students ca- uh, uh, who can get help from these tools. In fact, like first one is Microsoft Academic, where you can get a lot of I mean lot of research papers which will be uploaded already. Semantic Scholar is there, Scopus or uh, Web of Science is there, Sparrow, and Paper Digest, up unpay wall. These are so many tools which will really help you to get the literature collections. I mean, you can get a lot of research papers. You can have an idea of writing a research paper by go through those research papers. And the next important thing is graphing tools, where this is nothing but when you want to make a flow chart, when you want to make a plot, or when you want to do a graph work, these are the apps which really help you in order to do it. Uh, People will really feel difficult, right, when they want to do the graph work in the computer or in their laptop or in their phone. On that case, these apps will really help them in order to do their graphing work, like Origin Pro, Grapher, GNE Plot, Signa Plot, Bisme, Canva, and CCC. Actually, CCC is a Creative Commons. Actually, it's not produced by license, but and you are not you can just like that you can do it and you can add in your paper because it never have a license. Usually people say when there is a license for certain things, you are not supposed to use those things, right? So on that case, this Creative Command CCC, um, you are not it is not necessary that you have to cite that particular tool. Once you do the graph work in that particular tool, it is not necessary that you have to cite it because it never have a license. And the next important thing is text finding fine tuning tools. Like in order to make your text or the paragraph or the content that you have, in order to fine tune those paragraphs, there are certain tools like Grammarly. People will normally know this, um, up to 100 words it is free, and after 100 words when you want to check it your grammar and all, you have to pay for it. And Lingus is there, reference end or write, pro writing aid. Actually, pro writing aid is nothing but it's all in one. You can have all the like grammar check, plagiarism, everything put together as a pro writing aid. This is actually a best tool where you can put your research work, you can upload your research work, you can get I mean, you can check your grammar, you can check your plagiarism and all. And the next is Quillbolt, Writerback, Zoa Writer, Word Editor. Actually, Word Editor is nothing but a grammar tool which will check your sentence. It changes your sentence. When you want to replace a sentence with another sentence, it will do and give you. So even the words you actually normally we do it, right? So if some cases some words we may not be appetizing, on that case we go for synonyms. So actually when you do this in a word editor, it will do and give you, so it will give you suggestions of replacing the words as well as replacing the sentences. And here are the tools, I mean here are the websites you can easily share your articles like ResearchGate, Academia Edu, ResearchGate, LinkedIn. These are the platforms where you share your research paper. You can get research paper in both ways. So the next thing that we are going to see in today's session is the databases. One thing we are going to see, subscribe based databases and free databases. Actually, people prefer nowadays and all free databases. So first of all, I'll tell you what are the things that have been subscribed with databases. First initial thing is Scopus. In Scopus, we all know nowadays people prefer, and in many institutions, people ask us to um, uh, uh, submit papers in Scopus only, right? So actually in Scopus is a good database where you can find 36,000 of different titles. It actually have a lot of subject fields like life sciences, social sciences, physical sciences. So all the fields who comes under that particular field, you can get your paper published, and you can get your get knowledge of the papers of which have been already there in the Scopus also. Here is here I hope you can see the screen where Elsevier, the Scopus page is here, where you can search. Here is a search box where you can search your research paper, whatever title you want. You can search the paper which is written by someone, and you can get idea from those research paper. Here you can give the last name, first name, affiliations, and you can search so that there will be a list of articles will be listed, and from that you can choose and you can download whatever article you want, and from that gain knowledge. So here by the side you can see journal, book services and all. So you can also uh, make publication of your own, and for doing a publication, those articles will really help you, will give you a great insight into how to write a research paper. And the next thing is Web of Science. Here you have a lot of disciplines altogether: science, social science, arts, and humanities. Altogether, you have 256 disciplines, where editorial things like articles, reviews, abstracts, proceedings, everything you can find in Web of Science. Again, here you can uh, put the title of your journal which you want to search, and once you search, you will get a list of journal articles. From that, you can choose. You can actually make use of those things. Even by social science citations, you can gather a lot of journal works. Like there are 3,400 journals, different disciplines are available. You can get from that. And EBSCO is the other thing which is very trustworthy information you can get. And this is also source of library. In fact, like you can search your article, you can search a book or the journal which you prefer from this particular citation. And the next thing is this is how it shows you where you can kickstart this that you want to search. You have been interested in doing that particular research. In that, you can do your research by choosing the topic. Next thing is ProQuest. ProQuest is nothing but this is how it appears. Like where you find lot of journals, magazines, even newspapers will be available here. Dissertation works, the collection of historical collections. It is a really good database from where you can collect more secondary sources. Next is this is how the ProQuest will be appearing, from where you can see this scholarly journal, books, even videos and audios. You can see dissertations or theses, and there will be all sorts of material available in ProQuest. IE is nothing but again. It supports the computer science students, allied fields, electrical engineering students, and all. So it is an advancing technology where you find more number of research papers related to computer science. Now we are going to see the free databases from where we can get the more research papers for an idea, like PubMed, Medline, HubMed, Google Scholar, and actually PubMed is nothing but it's a free search engine where the medical students will be benefited. Here, this is how it shows. You can put your title in it, you can search your title, and you can get the research for. Simultaneously, Ajol, it is relaunched in the year 2004. It really works good. So it is nothing but an African journal, online journal, where you can get. It is a source of library, open access one. You can get uh, the papers for free, and you can analyze, and you can get idea of writing how to write a research paper. PubMed is other thing, which is again a database for biomedical students. Like you can put your topic here, you can search, and even the citation. Some cases where I told you, when you want to cite, you have to go to a different tool in order to do the citation work. So this citation itself will let you know how to do the citation. I mean, it itself do and give you. Next thing is Google Scholar. So here you can see here uh, how Google Scholar works. In fact, like if I put my name here, it shows all my articles citation. When you just click on a particular topic from the Google Scholar, it will show you different citations like MLA style, APA style, Chicago style, Harvard style, and all. And whichever style which is preferable for you, which you want, that you can choose from that particular thing. So this is very easy, and this will really help you for doing the citation work. So when you go for
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello. Hello.
so just pick up
Hello.
a particular topic, and then you can just go with the citation.
Hello, ma'am.
Gestor
Hello.
is the
Excuse
other
me.
thing.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes,
To
sir.
get account in a Google Scholar,
Yeah,
I think we need our account should be .edu.
yes,
So how
sir.
to get the account?
No,
Because
actually
it
nowadays
is
it's
having the
yeah.
authority only to the university.
No. Actually, uh, this is actually very simple. When our, it depends on the institution. Actually, our institution is, we have been collaborated with that, and with that, many institutions are nowadays like that. They have, they take it for. It is just connected with that, so that whenever the faculties are making use of the Google Scholars, once we put our name and check itself, we will come to know whether our institution is connected with that or not. Because when I was doing my studies and all, I was checking this Google Scholar. On those days and all, I could not see this, but once I get into the institution, after that, when I check it, from that particular period of time, I can come to know that the papers have been uploaded. I can see my papers uploaded from the institutions alone. Like, institution should be connected with that Google Scholar. That is more important. Um, that is how we have to initially check by putting our names, and we can check whether our articles got uploaded, and we can also see how much citations have been done also, in fact.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. The next thing is Gestor. Gestor is also same thing, where you can get access. It is also open access. Open Door is also open access repository, where you can get more uh, repository of data. Like Open Door will be like this, where you can browse. You can just put the name and you can search. Next is Indian database, like Shudgangotri, Shudganga. These are so simple. We normally use this from our childhood itself, right? So whenever we want to get summary or something like that, and all, we go with Shudganga, where the thesis will be available. So you can get the thesis for a glance. Even for doing the PhD work and all, you can have a glance on that. Should Gangotri is nothing but the synopsis. This is how it looks. You have to just put the title and you have to search whichever title you want to prefer. Even to do the MA project works and all, people nowadays prefer these Shuddhanga and Shuddhamri. In order to get knowledge regarding the research paper work. Next is ICSSR data service, where you can find collected amount of social sciences research papers have been available. The next thing is INCAT. INCAT, you can see law, chemistry, economics all together. It will be there. Even with one, nowadays it is very useful for the faculty members. Once you register into it, you can have more advantage over being a member of Vidwan. Next is Microsoft Academia, where this is a free public web search engine. You can search for any n number of publications. Manly is the other thing nowadays people use in order to manage and share their research papers. Other thing is Doge and Dot. These two things goes together, as it is of free of charge. You can access any journal from any corner. And next is plagiarism checker tools, which really nowadays people go with Indicat, Durtin, or Harkand, Placand, and all. Actually, plagiarism is nothing but once you people say that you have to avoid plagiarism. How you have to avoid plagiarism is only thing is you have to quote as it is. If it is a quotation, do it. If someone is telling us that command, you make it in your own statement. Normally students will write summary and all, right? They just read and do the summary work. So same thing as this. You can just give the citation as they do. Cite whatever from wherever you take, just cite it and get rid of plagiarism. So the plagiarism checker which I prefer and which I personally use is this plagiarism checker, which is actually called as pre-postio. Pre-postio, it's a very important tool. In fact, in order to check plagiarism, I really advise my students to use this because it is for free. Yeah, there is no more charge. When you want to do more than 1,000 words, only you have to pay. Or else you can just put 1,000 words, and you can just do your plagiarism check. Like here you have a lot of tools altogether put inside a one um, tool called as plagiarism checker, where you can have plagiarism checker, article rewrite. Once you upload your article, it will rewrite and give you even the paraphrasing work. If you give a half para, it will paraphrase and give you. If it is a if you if you are been uploading a 2 pages of research paper, it will just summarize and give you in short. Even it does grammar check. And here it is. How it works is, when you are giving a paragraph or you're uploading your research paper, here it shows the limit, like only 100 words it accepts, and on that case you can do your plagiarism check. So once you want to do the paraphrases also, it will show it in 2 ways, like original text as well as the paraphrased one. So the other thing, apart from these plagiarism checker, apart from the other tools, here are the tools which will really make people to look at. Like when you want to take notes, these are the apps which will really help you, like Google Docs. Nowadays, people never want to type. They just go with the voice commanding of typing the research work. So Google Doc will help them. It will be available even in the phone. WPS Office Online is there just for free. Japte is also for free, where it is like a WordPad engine. Evernote, Google Keep, OneNote. These are the note-taking apps. Whenever you want to take notes, it is not necessary that you have to rush to take a note and a pen. Just like that, you can open this app and you can take notes. It's very simple. And the next thing is time managing apps like Pocket, Dodaset, under list. So you can do a list. Like if you will be you just want to remember about the time. Like before this time, I have to finish my research work. On that case, you can use these managing apps, which will really help you. Which will you can get that you can save the information and look back at any time that particular information that you have saved in that particular app. And the next thing is, you can improve your productivity, like reviewing your task, whatever you have done so far, whether you have done in particular time or not. So it will really help you, like any do, rescue time, write or die. These are the web-based tools which will really help you to do your task very well. There are also dictionaries available, like Cambridge Dictionary, which is best thesis statement generator. In fact, whenever you do your thesis work and all, you can go with the Cambridge Dictionary. Free dictionaries are also available for students level and all. They can go with this in order to check the thesaurus or idioms, acronyms, grammar book and all. And the next thing is, in order to conduct a research work, Mandalay will really help you in order to do a literature review, to manage your research materials and all. The next thing which is new is mind map, which is a great tool of mind mapping. Um, and the other one is Wolfram Alpha, which is a great source of knowledge which is available for all the disciplines. Here are the grammar checkers, which have been like Hemingway editor, Ginger, Grammarly. So these will help you to improve your writing style, which wherever there is a mistake or something like that, when you want to recollect, when you want to correct it, you can go with these grammar checker apps. The other, apart from these things, there are some tools like Ask for Paper. Just like that, you can go and type, this is what the paper I want, so that it gives you essay, it gives you a term paper, research paper, and thesis. Actually, Ask for Paper is a name of the tool. Don't think that Ask for Paper is nothing but it's a tool. This is a tool. When you type in the website Ask for Paper, it will show you a list of things like essays, term papers, research papers, thesis. There are unlimited of access is there. It is available for 100 different subjects you can gather from the Ask for Paper. Actually, Shudganga or Shuddhangotri, it's a substitute for that. Ask for Paper is a substitute for that. No, but actually many people won't be knowing this, in fact. Next thing is academic writing in English. In order to write your, write a essay or to write a report and all, this academic writing in English is a tool. Actually, this is a, you can just type this in a website and see. This is a tool where you can find dissertations, articles, and you can also get the features of interactive exercises too. EasyBib is nothing but, already we saw, it is a citation website, a citation tool. Even Noteledge is a citation tool where you can take notes, you can save your pictures, record audios, you can even the video can be recorded in Noteledge. Noteledge is a superb tool which will really help you to write a research paper. You can save the YouTube videos, or the video that you want to search, that you can save and refer for the later references too. Next is the Writer. Writer is another tool where you can take notes even from your phone itself. Without any distraction, you can take notes. Next is Tech Talks, where you can copy paste your copy paste, or you can upload your paper and see insights. Next is next we'll move on with the reference manager. This is what we already saw this. EndNote, Mendeley, and AI tools. Actually, Trinka is nowadays very popular. Paperpal, in order to remove the grammatical errors, it can be of any language. Actually, I prefer Trinka and Paperpal in order to check grammar, as it is comfortable for all the languages, English, Hindi, Tamil, and all. And next thing is Origin. Origin is the other app which will be easy to do the plot graph, analyzing your result. Next is Overleaf, where you can edit in through online itself. You can write and edit through this Overleaf tool. Evernote is the other tool which will help you to manage your research notes. You can just write it, and later you can see that. And the other thing is Research Rabbit. Actually, Research Rabbit is very good tool. Why? Because you would have come across about Spotify. Spotify is nothing but list of songs. Likewise, Research Rabbit is a list of research paper, collections of research papers you can see. So it is really very good tool where you can where it actually shows you high cited ones, high cited research papers. Chat PDF is very something a good one. I prefer for my students this Chat PDF. Why? Because you can just ask a question to the PDF itself. You can chat with the PDF. Actually, we normally do nowadays in the chat GPT, right? So that you can do it in chat PDF, where chat PDF, it will answer you. Actually, when you want to ask a question like what this overall research paper is about, it will give you an answer like a short note. It will give you answer. So chat PDF is very important, and nowadays it was the student should know this. Consensus is the other thing, and Flag AI is a repository of articles. 10 minutes ago, if you have been uploaded something, and that will also be that plagiarism will also be shown in Flag AI. So that much powerful is Flag AI tool. And here I just want to show you how the websites, how the tools are there in the website itself. From website, you can rather than uploading the apps and all in the phone, straight away you can do it in website. So here are the websites that you which will really help you in order to do your research paper. For example, here in the chat.com, you have to upload your research paper. Once you upload, by the side it will just like that, it asks highlight any text to explain. So when you highlight a text, a particular line, if you are not going to understand a line, some cases you feel that I don't understand this line, or I don't understand this word. On that case, when you highlight that particular line or the word, by the side it shows you it is the meaning, this is what it means, this is the statement it actually represent, or something like that. Even you can ask what is this article is about. You can ask it a question, what methodology the author has been introduced in this research paper, what is her finding, or what is this finding, that you can ask, and by simultaneously you will get answers by the side itself. So once you highlight, by the side it shows you the answer, and by the side it clears your doubts. And the next one is explain paper. Again, here it is nothing but you have to upload your paper, and after uploading, once you ask for the question, simultaneously it will answer. So here here is how this is how it will actually work. So next thing is Humanta. Humanta is the other app. I mean other tool which you can use in the phone itself. Like people nowadays, students and all, use phones in order to check their notes or something like that, in order to read the summary or read what the research paper have written, what the author has discussed. People are frustrated nowadays to read each and every line. On that case, when you use this tool, Umanta will help you once you highlight that particular statement or particular file. Whenever you ask a question also, it will reply. Whenever you highlight that particular paragraph also, it will give you the answer, or it will concisely, it will tell you this is what it discussed by the author. And the next one is elicit.org, where you can again ask a question. Here you can easily see, once it is highlighted, by the side you can see a summary of it, like a short uh, uh, short way of answering the whole, rather than reading whole PDF. Just like that, when you ask a question, what this paper is about, or what is her finding, what is the methodology she have used, on that case, by the side it will show you what it is. So rather than reading the full paper, wasting your time, you can just have a glance by using this tool. Next is Word Tune Read. This is again, you can just like that, you can upload your PDF, paste the link, just like that, paste the link and get the summary of your article. So actually this summary will help you to avoid plagiarism. because when you take the content of the research work which is uploaded by someone, there you will be caught by plagiarism. But when you take this type of summaries and all, which will really help you to write a new research paper. Next is quillbot and pinbot. Even this is where another important thing for paraphrasing work, like GPT minus one. Actually, chat GPT, we all know it, right? So it is other form of that, GPT minus one, where you can put the text and submit it, and you will get the paraphrased work. Paper digest is also another thing where the summary is available. It summarizes in few words whatever you want to, the paragraph you upload, that will be summarized into consistent one. And the next is MyBib, which helps you for citation. Here it is, MyBib is something where I find it's very simple, where APA style if you want, APA 6 or 7, Chicago style, Harvard style, MLA 8, MLA 9, whatever style you want, automatically, once you upload it, I mean, once you copy or paste the link of that particular website or something like that, it will cite and give you. So it is very simple. My book, I personally request all the student or faculty, whenever they find difficulty to do the citation work and all, they can go with MyBib. MyBib is nothing but my bibliography. You can easily cite the work. Here, this is how it will be. Like you have to uh, just like that import, add your citation. In order to add, you have to import it, and you have to give it inside this. And once you do it, it will just pop up the list of citations style, like either you want APA style, APA 7 style, Harvard style, IE style, or whatever style you want. Just like that, you can click and you can get that particular citation. So overall, to conclude, what is my point is, nowadays people are been not knowing how to write a research paper. They feel that it is very tough to read a work or a book. In fact, nowadays, so this particular the tools which we have discussed today will really help you, and I hope all will use these tools in future. Thank you so much for your patience for listening to this lecture. I thank the organizer for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my views and even to share my personally using apps in order to write the research paper. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, it was a very nice, wonderful, and informative session. You have given us a lot of information about the how to write a good research paper. Really, it was a very good, nice session that we will start to write a good research paper. Before we were writing the research papers, but the tools you have told us, really that was very helpful to us to rewrite or the write the research paper, which can be get the more and more citations, and those will be accepted by the UGC care listed journals. Really, it was very nice and wonderful session. Now I'd like to present the vote of thanks for today's session. This is the sixth session of this national seminar series on National Education Policy 2020. And today was the sixth session, which has been conducted by Dr. Kanika Priya ma'am from Puducherry University, Puducherry. I'm very much thankful to the chairperson of this national seminar series, Dr. B.R. Borke sir, the principal of my college. I'm very much thankful to him for giving the opportunity to me to organize the seminar like this for the long sessions. There are 25 sessions are there in this national seminar. Also, I'm very much thankful to Dr. Vittal Vichavan, the vice principal of my college. He is also among us. And I'm very much thankful to all the dear participants, those who are participated here in the Zoom meeting also, and also those who are here with those who have participated with the YouTube channel. I'm very much thankful to each and everyone. And with the permission of chair, I conclude that the program has ended for today's session. Thank you so much, ma'am. Kanika Priya ma'am, really it was very nice and wonderful session. Really, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for a wonderful organization. You're doing so well. Really, my gratitude for you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.